time, give it all. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. Get down in the car. One time, give it all. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. What is my guys? Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. What is my guys? Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. Get down in the car, one time, give it all. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. Get down in the car, one time, give it all. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop.
Hello, 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 hello. While America assassinate your character. So many faces of me. So many faces of me. What's up, people? You're doing well. We are going to put some background following music. Give me an uno momento. There we go. Gonna loop this. Let's go with that because I do enjoy it quite a lot. All right. So, welcome. Merci d'être là. I will go over this here. Please take the time to either like and or subscribe to whatever channel you are watching, so we can do something out of it. I do appreciate it. Just do that. Take a moment. And we're gonna go into like videos here, and I want to cover this video here. All right.
I got a bank statement in the mail with an account.
So today we're gonna look at gaslighting 101. I do want to bring up the fact that this is entirely filmed, so I'm guessing it's probably fake to some extent. Hopefully, I wouldn't want to put my personal business online, but to each his own, right? We're not going to do anything worse than that, right? All right. So we're going to look into this quite thoroughly. Bon, là, just making sure. Ok, juste être sûr que ça se passe bien ici aussi. Ok, cool, good stuff, good stuff. On va juste changer ça par contre, on va edit. Pas ça, mais plus edit the live video. And we do want to just put the communication. Where do I see the subject of the conversation? Question, options. There we go. Communication. Friday. Spécialiste. Alright. No games. Parfait. Donc, ça devrait très bien se passer. On commence. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Ok. Donc, on va commencer avec la vidéo. Please indulge me. I will try to adjust volume and whatnot. So the scenario here that we find ourselves in, the fact that apparently the wife would have taken $22,000 from their joint account to put in her own account in case of divorce, you know, for better or for worse, but in case of divorce, which is kind of whatever. Let's just.
That I don't know nothing about.
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's
Okay. I would agree with there. You should barge into yelling at people, especially if you're angry. You could just let them know you're angry, but doing that kind of like gives you a defensive response, especially if it's an important matter and you want to fix it and make sure it's well and good. You'll want to do it in a proper way so that you can actually have a conversation. It's very important to keep your cool and ensure that you could actually get things done. Really important. Thanks for
why
joining
the
me.
account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make.
So this is why I think it's acting, because the logic here just doesn't follow. She's just talking and assuming that whatever she's saying makes sense and connecting two things that are completely separate together in a sentence, which is the fact that if they get divorced in the first place, there's a legal process, and things get split if they have kids. And the other aspect, if let's say the man were to die anyways, all the assets would automatically go over to her. So it doesn't really make sense.
Make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out that I work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family?
So see how she, even in the body language, the face, you could see how she's kind of lying and trying to like make up something. So here she's trying to use, you know, information about some type of emotional information to make a point of logic that has no place to be there in the first place, which is, if it's for us, I should be allowed to take it, but she's doing it in as a personal matter, so it doesn't really make any sense.
You want? Don't
This
you
is
want me to
working
be
for
good?
you. This ain't working for
No,
us.
it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What?
Right. So I'm not saying that this is. I'm not saying what I'm not saying, because there are situations where I've seen in the news recently, a woman got swindled of I don't know how much money from an online dating app, right? These very handsome men or whatever apparently swindle like the Tinder swindler. To me, if you get swindled to that extent, I think you kind of deserved it. If you want to believe in a dream and you're ready to put in that much money without getting any results out of it, and that person is, and it's not a measurable thing, then that's a different story. That's a very, very different story than actually simply than just sorry, I need to change another one. Another thing. Right. So let's keep watching.
You need to be a problem. You're a self.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account
Why
for it
is
that
it
I work hard and
happening?
struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are self.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us. Are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
Everything you done for who? Everything you done for me. I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Key. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that.
I like how it's a very general statement, and it doesn't actually mean anything without putting words or actual intent behind what she's doing. So that's interesting.
That I put a little money to the side for me.
Everything you do for
Yes.
us. Everything you do for
Yes.
you. Statement. This is just. I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What?
That's a change of tactics at this point. Being confrontational after being caught doing something that you shouldn't. Very classic.
What are you gonna do about it?
I
don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what
serious.
I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. Cause that's the reason. That's how you able to go in my find my words and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money. I'm
About
not doing
no
it.
money?
No, I'm not arguing
It's
with
just
you about
money
no
to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if we were to break up.
Wow. It's like she's getting ready for that to happen. It's self-fulfilling prophecy statement. That's what it's called.
Today, then what am I supposed to do?
If we was
I
to,
have to have something. And
if we
should
was to
want me
break up
be
today,
straight.
you would be A-okay, my friend, because you sipping stealing money for I don't know how long.
That's gonna make me okay.
$22,000 not gonna make you
No.
okay. Some people don't
Who
make
can
that in a
live
whole
off
year at
that?
their job.
Well, then they need to get a job. Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on.
Acting
It's
like you
money.
stole-
Value of money in each individual household. Is kind of interesting because if you're making 50K or 200K and your life upkeep represents, let's say, 80% of your assets, the only difference is that if you're making more money, your leverage is a bit higher, but the value that you give to money when you have very little leverage, let's say on a $35,000 income, let's say 80, okay, let's do the math, all right? Let's just pretend average. Currently, the average income in 2021 in Canada was about 59,300, right? So let's say your upkeep is, let's say, 87%, right? So what's left after that is let's see, so 87 3 10 13. So at the end of the year, you should have maybe $7,000, $7,800 that you could put in either investments or paying your taxes or whatever it is that you have, because obviously there's those things to do. But let's say you can have about $7,000 spare at the end of the year. That is very different than if you have that's the 13% left over that you have if you're doing around 60,000. If you're, let's say, doing 200,000, then that becomes 24,000, right? That cash flow is more interesting and is better served because you can reach higher financial goals faster than if you're having, right? Because that's 3 times the amount of 7,000. So anyways, so the value of money really depends on the person or the family because of how their relationship is with money, and also because of how much leverage they have at the end of the year, I guess.
You've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side? I'm not giving it up, so I don't care. What do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
If it was, yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours.
It's kind of weird that they don't have a joint account, and it's kind of weird that she could actually pull the money off his account in the first place. If you're going to be marrying somebody, and I'm not a professional, but I think that from what I understand, and I've heard people say, a joint account, and each of you should also have your own account, because there's a level, it's all about balance at the end of the day to me. Like, if you're a couple, both of you should be doing as much as they can to make sure that everything works properly. Then from there on out, you should also have your own private life, because it's an important balance about you being yourself and you being an entity with your partner. And with a lot of the information that I've been gathering and seeing, you know, especially in there's a study. Let me just go and grab that study, right? Study. Yeah, so how love changes over time from lust to attachment. So infatuation can last up to 2 years on average in a relationship, and then it becomes something else. So that's kind of a very telling piece of information. And what I wrote down is study lust last in a relationship 2 years on Google. You can look it up. There's a couple of studies on that. I think some of them is 18 months or whatnot. I heard that recently. I looked it up. It's a very interesting piece of information. And I think it has some value. It has some value. So in any case, you should be very comfortable with your partner being yourself, and you should be comfortable having your own private life. I don't think, unless both of you are like 100% blended to that extent, there's a balance between your identity and your couple identity. I think, personally, you know, some me time is always good, and then there's some us time, which is also good. And also do note that people do communicate in love languages in different manners, and do appreciate appreciate love in different fashions. So if you have one type of love that you like to either appreciate or let people know that you're appreciated, you need to make sure that your partner and or spouse knows that, because they might not put as much intent behind your gestures as you mean it to have, right? Anyways.
Ours when we make something together. That's when something is ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad
and you
that
stealing from me because I didn't give it to you.
Stealing.
You
We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else. I'm
No,
gonna tell you that.
no, I'm not. I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking $22,000.
Of course you saying that when you're not the person.
She say you wouldn't be taking what?
Something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking $22,000.
Of course you saying that when you're not.
But you wouldn't be taking 22,000. Okay, fair enough.
Not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Key, you so mad about about this money. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I gonna do about it?
My nails ain't.
My nails ain't even done right now. I don't know if this is a real thing about people that get into relationships, but a man is to some extent supposed to be a provider. I get that. I appreciate that. But this is another level of ungratefulness that I'm just not understanding. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, gaslighting. What is gaslighting? Because this is the basic subject today. Gaslighting. Let's go and look at the science of gaslighting. Gaslighting. All right. And psychologists use the term gaslighting to refer to a specific type of manipulation where the manipulator is trying to get someone else or a group of people to question their own reality, memory, or perceptions. It's always a serious problem according to psychologists. This is from NBC News, and I think we can get a lot of information from a lot of different sources here, but I think that's a pretty good resume. I just don't know how to translate that in French. All right. So, science. What is gaslighting in science? Gaslighting is in psychological control. Victim gaslighter deliberately and systematically fed false information that lead them to question their own sense of truth, often about themselves. Okay, so how is that happening here? If we go back to the start.
I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about.
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good.
So here she's kind of trying to assert her dominance and trying to take control of the situation by talking to him as if he's a child almost and giving him instructions. So that's one way to kind of manipulate and take back control, because he came in very strong-armed by yelling, and that probably caused a defensive reaction. The fact that the whole thing is recorded is kind of particular to me, but it is what
That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of the account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we.
So she's deflecting to answer the question, or maybe to her it makes sense because she's understanding a different thing. At this point in the relationship, you should be comfortable saying to your partner, what did you understand from what I just said? Because you're giving me an answer that doesn't really answer my question. So what did I say according to you? And have them repeat what you said. And you see a lot of counseling couples talking about this kind of technique or conversation technique, and also psychologists and a lot of other people that are just professionals in that field of psychology, where I keep telling people that everybody knows how to talk, but proper communication is a very hard skill to master, because not only you have your intentions of why you need to understand that the human brain understands concepts, and we're trying to explain these concepts, either of feeling, either of mechanical, or either whatever concepts you understand in your mind. You're trying to give the information to somebody else with words that have specific definitions to the best of your abilities. Explain your concept that you're thinking or going through, and according to their identity and life experience, they'll grasp as much as whatever you're saying that they can with their own concepts and life experience, with the words that you're using, and also their own personal experience. So even just there, how complicated that is, things get mixed up, things get muffled. And not only that's going on, but there's also most of the time your brain is looking for constantly, your brain is looking for dangers. Your brain is looking to protect yourself. So as you're listening to people, a lot of people are usually quite defensive, and the only time that you would really be able to have a proper conversation with somebody is when you can either force your way into it or have a good conversation, a good relationship with that person, a good trust. So your defense system isn't on guard all the time. And when I say push through, what I mean is that if you have a certain level of notoriety, either social or at work or whatever, that's the only kind of time, even it could be physical in imposing something. I mean, you're an imposing person and trying to talk and get through to somebody. It might work if you're kind of using a physical asset. So you're maybe leaning in, you're bigger, and you're just pushing through to get through to the person and make sure they understand what you're saying. So there's different ways to do it. Not all of them obviously are good, but it just goes to explain. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, here, the approach from the husband, clearly wrong. I understand that he's upset. I strongly suggest you write your feelings and emotions on this before engaging with somebody. It's the easiest thing that you could do because it's really going to help you process a lot of those emotions. Ok. Donc, okay, we're back.
You live here? You got a bank statement in the mail. Everything you done for me, I'm doing the stuff.
Yeah, anyways, they kind of just add some random ass blurring sounds as if there was something. I don't know who this content creator is. I have no idea, but you know, whatever. Ouais, c'est pas mal ça. You can look at other things that are happening, but
Ça peut rester une passion, un plaisir.
Ça peut rester une passion, mais il y a beaucoup de gens sans talent qui ont réussi dans la vie, comme les producteurs de cette émission. Tu sais, je suis jamais sorti d'un meeting avec eux en disant « Ah, j'ai appris quelque chose aujourd'hui ». Je pense que c'est du très bon travail. On est à un concours d'amateurs. Il faut le baisser le niveau parce que les gens sont en train de vérifier si on est vraiment sur M6 en ce moment. Et je ne fais jamais confiance à eux. Je m'en fous, hein. Je suis ici pour le pognon et c'est tout. C'est incroyable, votre chimie, le respect que vous avez un pour l'autre. On voit la cohésion de l'équipe, comme ici avec moi, Marianne, Hélène et l'autre. On voit qu'il y a un respect.
Pourquoi qu'on n'est pas des masseurs sur l'émission?
Ouais, franchement.
Ah ouais. On voudrait des masseurs, s'il te plaît.
Et dans le jury, des chanteuses.
Now I get to sit next to
A lovely lady.
The bottom row is going to be Ashley, Laura, Christian, Liam, Taliesin.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of
Just
people.
slide my ass.
that's impressive.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
Speaking, mind blown. You can definitely be obsolete. Sarah?
He could learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Yeah, love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them? Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
Because we're more passionate, right? Yeah.
They're more
We're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
Well, you're kind of just putting them on the spot there. It's not great.
This Listen
to
this.
Saddest things I've ever seen. Cop fatally shoots
No.
A young
Crunchyroll asked for a workout video and I broke my prop. So I had a backup piece, but this asked me to work out for a video, and I broke that shit too. ABC 7 News found me with my last backup, so AX was a success. Crunchyroll asked for a workout video and I broke my prop.
Hi everyone. I just want it to be known for everyone out there that Doc had his chicken pre-cut for him this morning. He's not physically capable of doing that himself. And because I saw that happen, I'm fully confident in my ability to win here today.
Hey.
All my airstreaks up in the air. I can't hear anything.
Okay, Courage is just chirping you because you had your chicken pre-cut.
Yeah. Is that a problem? I mean, he's the one that's wearing a collared shirt to a gaming event. Here I'm out here looking good in a mock athletic turtleneck. I got my Nikes on. I got my jogger pants on. I'm ready to sprint when needed. Okay?
Hi.
When was the last time you sat down with a blank piece of paper and just like brainstormed? Ever heard?
There's something about this specific content creator. There's something about him that just rubs me the wrong way.
Heard that? I got a problem at the top. Lit right out the problem. Give me a fucking 100 solutions for that problem. I don't know what Chill the fuck out. What is going to happen? Relax, G. Critical thinking. Spend some time with yourself. Develop your fucking brain.
I think it's the way he expresses himself. If it has a hubristic nature to it, I feel like there's no humility. He looks, to be fair, he does look young, and I don't know what his Capital Club community. What's his experience? What's his life? What's his, I don't know. Yeah, he speaks a lot as if he has those one type of answers that are just good for everyone, and to each their journey and to however they want to process things. There are some guidelines, there are some things that you could do, but to just go and tell people that's how things should be, to me, it's hubristic in nature.
Je sors avec l'ex de ma pote. Elle le sait pas, mais je m'en veux de ouf. C'est pas vrai. De un, c'est pas ta pote. C'est plus ta pote. De deux, tu cherchais ça depuis longtemps. Hypocrite. Arrête de mentir. Merde.
J'informe que tu as commis l'infraction d'utiliser le mobilier urbain à d'autres fins que ceux dont il est destiné. Tu étais assis sur un muret. C'est pas destiné à ça, donc je vais te prendre une pièce d'identité, s'il te plaît.
Tu parles du mobilier urbain qui est juste là?
Exactement, je t'ordonne de t'identifier.
Pourquoi est-ce que vous touchez à ma main?
Parce que je veux juste pas que tu me mettes la main dessus.
Vous voulez pas que je mette ma main sur vous?
Ok.
Mais j'ai mes lunettes. Non, c'est pas ça, c'est que j'étais en train de vous pointer le muret dont vous parlez.
Exactement.
Vous parlez de ce muret?
Oui, là je t'ordonne de
Quel est votre nom?
Boivin.
Matricule?
7679. Je t'ordonne de t'identifier une dernière fois, je procède à ton... Oui. Au règlement municipal.
Donc je suis à ce moment-là dans l'obligation de vous donner ma...
Qu'une des techniques préférées des États principes, je connais pas. Parlons de cette intervention policière. Pas pour la situation particulière, je connais pas le contexte, mais pour le principe derrière qui est très important. Il faut commencer par comprendre qu'une des techniques préférées des États policiers, c'est de créer tellement de lois et de règlements qui ont une portée tellement large que c'est impossible de vivre une vie normale sans les enfreindre à quelque part. Et ensuite se fier à la discrétion policière pour savoir quand les appliquer. Ça fait que si la police veut arrêter n'importe qui, n'importe quand, pour n'importe quelle raison, ils ont juste à suivre la personne assez longtemps jusqu'à ce que, inévitablement, la personne brise une des lois arbitraires ou trop larges. Je dis ça parce que le règlement que l'agent cite ici, il existe vraiment à Montréal et probablement dans d'autres villes québécoises aussi. Mais qui d'entre nous s'est jamais assis sur un muret? Pour revenir aux vidéos, ça me semble très improbable que l'intention du policier, c'était d'arrêter la personne parce qu'il s'est assis sur un muret. On voit même dans la vidéo que d'autres personnes ont vu des policiers qui font la même chose. Alors, le règlement municipal semble être un prétexte pour contrôler la personne pour une autre raison. Si les policiers utilisent un prétexte pour arrêter une personne, ça porte à croire que la vraie raison pour laquelle ils voulaient l'arrêter n'est pas une raison légale. Maintenant, peut-être que les policiers croyaient avoir une bonne raison de le faire. Encore une fois, je connais pas le contexte de l'intervention spécifique. Mais dans un état de droit, les policiers sont supposés appliquer nos lois et seulement nos lois, pas leurs croyances personnelles. Il y a des très bonnes...
C'est légitime.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, good.
You like it?
Good, it's delicious. How'd you make it?
What the fuck you mean? You don't cook? You have to learn to cook. If you don't know how to cook, you never.
How much should your husband make?
My husband?
Yeah.
I'm 20.
Your 50K is not enough, so how much?
At least $1 million a year.
Okay,
that's okay. You gotta be a little bit more realistic. I'm being realistic as fuck.
What traits would
100%.
you bring to the table to keep that going?
Well, of course, loyalty. I'm an attractive woman, so of course I would attract a man like that.
Okay.
And family values, morality. I come from a good family. I went to good schools.
Give
I
me
don't
some
have an
tangible things
OnlyFans.
that because you're asking for, you want $1 million a year. That man is in the 0.00001%. So go ahead
I
and tell us.
clean. I'm very compliant. I'll take cooking classes. I don't know how to cook, but I'll take cooking classes.
Bruh. Okay.
Yeah, very compliance. I don't know what else to say. What else do you need?
So
do you think that deserves an $1 million man?
Yeah.
No, want and deserve is two different things. How fast does it dry?
Call women fat. You say that they shouldn't have abortions. You say that they have STDs. You know,
the question is, are they fat? Yes or no? The average American woman is 170 pounds. That's objectively overweight.
I mean, let's be honest. We now celebrate morbid obesity as some kind of body positive thing.
Ouais, c'est un peu ordinaire ça aussi, les deux. Ça...
Coolest cop ever.
Justin, why would you fly all the way across the world to see your friends who are under house arrest and can't leave their house?
I'll tell you my favorite line from any movie ever is in Tombstone. There's a shootout in Lake. Doc's sick, right? And after the gunfire and the smoke clears and everything, the dude comes down and he's like, Doc, why would you help him fight? He goes, because he's my friend. And the dude goes, I got a lot of friends. And Doc looked him straight in the face and said, I don't.
Doc, what the hell are you doing this for anyway? Rod up with my friend. Hell, I got lots of friends. I don't.
Justin, why would you fly?
You need some incentive. Perhaps the life of your most trusted ally.
No!
What will it be, Scrooge? Adventure or your family? You have to the count of 5. 1.
All right, I'll do it. It's not worth the risk, man.
The great Scrooge McDuck, now only a poor old man. Normally I wouldn't indulge in petty villainy, but since this is a special occasion... No more adventures!
Get away from my dad.
Wait, what? Wait, what? That was such a good show. I used to love that
Would
show
you get
so
into-
much. Okay, anyways.
What's up, man?
Hi. I just wanted to see if you knew any kids around like 11 or 12 maybe, because I need some friends, like really bad.
So the house to your right, there's 2 kids that live there. Yeah, that direction.
That one or that one?
The first one that you pointed to.
This one?
That's cool. Dude, it takes some balls, man. That kid is...
You don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. Like, at what point do you think you can speak to me at all? But let alone in the way that you're speaking.
Il engage des jeunes qui savent pas c'est quoi l'argent en change.
Genre,
Hein?
ils savent pas c'est quoi un 25 cents. Moi, j'étais comme ça se peut pas, là. Tu sais,
Ben non.
je veux bien croire qu'on n'utilise pas beaucoup d'argent cash.
Ben, ça fait du
Ils
sens.
savaient pas que ça, c'était un 10 sous, ça. Mais t'as 18 ans, là.
Voyons donc. Mais c'est vrai, combien de fois, nous, on...
Maybe Jake could convince Almaty Kaya to leave home street. Then they might be spared.
The Almaty Kaya would never leave.
His heart rate's going crazy.
Unplug the chamber. Jake, what's going on? Are you okay?
No, let me go back. Let me go back.
Are you sure? What's it like?
It's like revenge sex with a puma. Plug me back in for science, Come on.
Come on.
Jake!
Oh, don't worry, I'm back. Whoa, wow, that was some crazy stuff. Where'd you learn that stuff?
College.
So, should we go for
An interview.
Can you explain what I found under your bed?
Mom, it's just my magazine.
New choice.
It's just my gaming system.
New choice.
You found the body?
That's cool.
What were some of the things you were told about men while growing up?
Don't trust them. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Single mothers. All right. Anyways, we are going to work. All I do is work. Now start on some D&D stuff. Letting go of the hello there. Some pretty interesting stuff. On sale. This is a pretty good price. Pretty good prices. Pretty interesting, wouldn't you say? Parfait. No, playing Subnautica Below Zero, cool. Salt Marsh. These are all adventure, no, monster books. That's pretty cool. Somerset. Anyways, all right. We're gonna. Okay, Scarlet Citadel. Let's go back here, home in my games. Let's see if I can. I think there's a place where I can go and grab all of my. Yes, all of my tracks. And I'd like to delete them. Is there a way? Regardez. Whoops. Okay. All right, Shenanigans D&D. Let's go here. Let's do this, and then let's go here. I need to go in the game and then do it. Fair enough. And then do it. Fair enough. Create your dashboard and then edit stream in for save. Pardon me? Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait de bon? Dinner. Ok. On peut remettre ça. Ça. Ouais. Ok. Bon, ben c'est bon ça. On va continuer avec ça. On va aller supprimer la musique. Je sais pas si je delete la campagne, ça va fonctionner. There you go. There you go. We made it. Found it quite easily. It works. Refresh. Tracks. Nice. Oh. Good lord. Oh. So much music. Okay. Well, you know what? I did this to myself. Just gonna reset all of this stuff here. Today we're gonna create some interesting things. We're gonna use ChatGPT. We're gonna create some extra lore. We're gonna find some NPCs. We're gonna work on our templates. or the game that we're gonna host, because it's just useful things. I think if people are gonna be paying to play D&D, I want to offer the best possible experience, and to do that, I think I need to invest some time in preparation. My only concern is spending too much time for preparations, and one of the ways that I figured that I could do that to save myself some work as well as enjoy playing D&D would be to run the same campaign multiple times with different groups at different hours, so that I don't have to study a whole bunch of different campaigns. So what I'll be doing is, this is going to be one season, and the next season I'm going to prepare another campaign, which I'm going to run again in the same fashion, and having everything properly prepared for that specific campaign. So by doing that, I save myself quite a bit of time, and yeah, I just work very hard on one campaign, run the hell out of it, and then work on the others. Le classique. I'm pretty sure I didn't select all of the video, all of the tracks, no? Did I? Ooh, nice. Nice. Also, I would like to run a Fallout game. I think I have it, actually. Anyways, right now I'm gonna go in my account. I'm gonna go and look at how much space I have left. Tools. Manage audio. We're gonna open that again. Token, make marker library, companion, D&D hub, GM hub. How much data do I have left? That's what I want to figure out. I think I got them all. Like Pokemon. Let's see here. Click on your name. The right side, right down halfway. So use. Top right corner and go to your account. Why? my account. On the right side, down halfway. Oh. Okay, so that probably helped. That's fair. Cool stuff. Awesome. Great, I'll be able to go and grab all of that great music that I will be working on. Okay. Excellent. Je suis curieux. La dernière fois que j'ai été manger ça, j'étais pas bien content. J'ai eu comme service. C'est violent un peu. Ok. That's fair. That's good. Shenanity indeed.
We're here. We're here.
Okay. Here's the thing about this thang. I think I got most of my basic spells in. I will be adding some numbers in the GM overlay so that we could see right? Right, it's so nice. Alright, maybe just write one. That's from my library. Interesting. Anyways. I think I'm gonna go and find a bunch of custom yeah. Or how do you call them? Custom, not gifts, emotes. Or set? Or a set? Emote bundle? Oh, Maybe logo designs? Not emotes. Logo design set? No. I don't know how it's called, unfortunately. I'd like to, but I don't not recall. Let's see. Ouais, fait que je vais prendre une pause là. Usually anyways do it at around noon, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go and there's this right here that we are going to go over for the town because there's a lot of information here, but we want to start with the town where the heroes will be arriving at. Character level and advancement, restoring Red Tower should be here. The present day. Yeah, so there are locations coming to Red Tower, Town Hall, Ruined Temple, The Cage, Tavern Inn. There we go. There we go. I just don't understand why this isn't tagged yet. Right? So there's a bunch of things that, I don't know, I guess it's haphazardly made. GM overlay. We do want to add, where do we add text? I guess text will be black and the background will be white. Try this, I guess. Alright. Yeah, that's not working like I thought it would. How am I not? The hell? The bank's all. I'll change a couple of things here that I don't really like. Let's see, Calvin. Weird. So weird. I can't. so simple. I want numbers to be clearly visible. Something like this would be nice, but not icon. Can I just make my own icon numbers? Like, what the is wrong with this? Okay. I guess. One there. One there. One there. One there. One here. One here. One here. One here. One here. Obviously one here. One here. One here. One here. 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 I think we got all of it. Yeah. Fait que ça fait en sorte que the players will be able to see what's on the map without me showing them. So that's why the GM overlay is here. Why? So there's another one here. Put in. And so let's go see if they do have the tower. Tower today, the present day. House will go out, discovered wandering crow. It's not really good information. Yeah, I feel like they forgot an entire section of they literally didn't do anything. Wow. Player handouts, point of view, monsters, traps, magic items. Yeah, they literally just forgot about all of it. Where did they get this information? Locations in Red Tower. Red Tower? Timeline? No. Ah, there you go. There it is. That's weird. It's a weird way to put it. So I'm actually going to create, I think, tokens that I can generate, and when I click on them, it will pull up the information to make things easier. The same way I did it for these. I'm gonna look into that today, because it'd be pretty cool if I could just like click on something and yeah. Maybe on the handouts or okay. Yeah, let's look into that after lunch. So for now, have a good one. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Cheers.